No. Clifford. You like Clifford? Clifford, it is.
Clifford was a puppy I met at an animal rescue shelter, and I fell in love with him the moment I saw him. I wanted to take him home, but my Uncle Casey refused. I begged him, saying Clifford was still tiny and wouldn't cause any trouble. I even asked Mr. Bridwell at the shelter how big Clifford would get.
Mr. Bridwell, how big is he gonna get?
Well, that depends, doesn't it?
On what?
On how much you love him.
But I didn't really understand what he meant. Uncle Casey told me to let it go and dragged me home. He took Clifford out of my arms and handed him back to Mr. Bridwell. I had no choice but to say goodbye. That night, I had just sat down at my desk when I heard a strange noise behind me. I slowly walked over to my backpack, knelt down, and unzipped it. There he was, the little red puppy. After hesitating for a moment, I decided to keep him a secret. I put him on my bed and gave him a name. From that moment on, he was Clifford. The mischievous little guy slipped out of the room and, while I wasn't paying attention, grabbed my slipper in his mouth. He ran into the dining room, climbed onto the table, and when Uncle Casey wasn't looking, stole a piece of his meat. At first, Uncle Casey thought he had imagined it and put the meat back on his plate before turning away. Meanwhile, I was still searching for Clifford in my room. Back in the dining room, Uncle Casey turned around and finally saw him. Hearing the commotion, I rushed out and explained everything. Uncle Casey told me I had to take Clifford back to the shelter, and I reluctantly agreed.
Oh, okay, one night.
That night, I held Clifford and went straight to my room. On my computer, a video of my classmates bullying me was playing. I lay on my bed, hugging him, feeling completely miserable.
I wish we were big and strong, and the world couldn't hurt us.
Later, Uncle Casey saw me asleep with the puppy in my arms. The next morning, I opened my eyes and saw a giant dog head right in front of me. I screamed and rolled off the bed. When I stood up and looked again, I realized it was Clifford. I thought I was dreaming. I pinched myself over and over until I knew it was real. I couldn't understand how he had grown so big overnight. Clifford was jumping around happily, trying to climb onto the bed, but he crushed it under his weight. He grabbed a pillow, and when I tried to take it back, he tore it into pieces. I felt completely helpless. Then he let out a huge sneeze, spraying drool all over my face. I had no choice but to go find Uncle Casey for help. Uncle Casey thought I was going to be late for school, threw on his clothes, and rushed out the door, muttering to himself the whole way.
It's completely plausible that I would... Come on! I gotta get out of here! There's a monster in the apartment!
Casey, this is the dog!
Stay back! Stay back!
From the tent.